juices flowing like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Yellow Jackets will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Clemson's offense will go to work first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bob.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Yellow Jackets offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll do it himself. Can't get him to the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Give to the running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The Yellow Jackets are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. To throw, it's Benedict. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. This offense, not good enough.
And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to bring it back. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Fires to the big fella. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. Oh, what a cut! And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Clemson! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Benedict. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Let's see what he can do with it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. Here's the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipke if they can stop him on 3rd down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's picked off when they ruin the drive with a turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go. Quick strike complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Tigers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Clemson jumps to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The play action fake. Got his man to the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that. Out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Right on the money. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Benedict. They're working that left side. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking for a deep man. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Under fire. On the move and looking deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. The give to the tailback. What a cut. Now he's loose. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He makes the catch. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Iptay if they can stop him on 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Brown will throw it. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. Clemson will send the punt team out. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. He He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. From the shotgun, the inside give. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. The give to the lone running back. Worked his way out across the 35, got it up to the 37-yard line, but still a little bit short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the 2nd half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Complete to start this drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Tiger.
And I think it's pretty clear. They went into the half and said, we're getting the ball and we're going to be aggressive. And how about the aggressive shot down the field? Play one of the 2nd half to start it, and he goes all the way to the end zone. That is how you start a half fast.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 11 over Marshall. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. What a play behind the line. It'll be an 8-yard loss. Good timing on the quick out.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the yards with their football? A little ballet moment. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be knocked down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Creates a little space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Benedict. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll run play action. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the boot, looking for his man. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Motion from the wideout. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Gets it out fast. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass. It's Benedict. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Off the play fake. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Clemson will send the punt team out. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gay. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Trying play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. The quick out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense working from the pistol. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. And the Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Gets it out quickly. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Looking to throw, it's Benedict. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. And the Yellow Jackets are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Off play action. This Clemson defense has been something across the entire game. Old school lockdown.
I mean, unbelievable. Shutting down everything you want to do. Shutting down the run. Shutting down the pass. This defense has been lights out. We've seen a lot of great defensive performances from the Clemson Tigers. This is right up there with the best of them.
A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hodges. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. To the air on second down. Here's the pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. The Tigers get it past the sticks. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tiger! And the stomping has commenced. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And this offense has really responded after last week. Last week, man, the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road and win. Come back home, you feel confident, you're in your routine, have answered the bell, took charge of this game late, and looking to go 1-0 this week.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Colorado found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A prime example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Boulder. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Looking downfield, it's Benedict. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Yellow Jackets are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. He just barely got enough, but that one, he just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Lost the defense, he's wide open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back to pass, it's Benedict. It's complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Motion from the back. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Got his man downfield. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll go with a direct snap. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Clemson now operating in the red zone. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic. And this guy is having himself a day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Scanning the field, it's Benedict. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The inside handoff. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.